Hi, I'm Tida's Art and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a while because if you are usually here, I haven't posted in a while, but I am back. You might have heard me talk about this in some videos. I think I've talked about it in my art videos and not my gaming ones because I do have a gaming channel. But yeah, so I ended up having fun playing games recently. I've been playing a lot of Roblox, to be honest, and I've realized that it's difficult to get myself to get up and do some editing, but I'm here. Hi. And I did find the motivation to actually make a piece of art, which, I mean, not my favorite, but I still want to share it with you all. I did an acrylic painting this time, which I haven't really done in quite a while. I used to go to art lessons, and I used to do that in my art lessons, but I ended up being I ended up stopping art lessons, but I am still continuing to do art, obviously, considering that I have this art channel and stuff, and I still want to continue doing art. But as you can see, I am doing the sketch quickly, which warning, now that I'm on the eyes, you're probably gonna see the eyes for a moment, and they're gonna look terrifying because I was trying to get them right. So you'll see that they look kind of scary for a moment. I don't know if you will be able to see them well, but it's practically just a method that I've used before, so sorry if that is terrifying to you, but I just wanted to get her eyes to look right, and I didn't feel like they were, even though that this was just a sketch. I wanted them to look right. So yeah, I mean, in the finished project, which, I mean, I don't like her eyes that much, but that's, I think, the thing that I would want to fix. But the reason is because I don't think I have a small enough brush for it, so I ended up using the same brush as I did for the rest of the painting. I ended up using only one brush for this, so it was kind of difficult. So that's why they didn't turn out the best, but you will see that later. But this is the portion where her eyes look terrifying and looks like she's out of a horror movie, but I'll fix her for a temporary amount of time until I end up ruining her eyes with paint. I probably should have done them with pencil color or something, but what can you do? So yeah, I actually don't know why I was spending so much time on the sketching process. I don't know. I wanted to just sketch it out really well, even though I was going to cover it up with acrylics. So that's just what I did. So yeah, I ended up sketching for a long time, and actually the eyes are relatively important since I was gonna keep them white. I don't even have white paint, so I can't really even fix anything, so I needed the shape of the eye to be pretty good. And yeah, as you can see, I'm still finicking with them actually, even though that this is in 4x speed, and we've been speaking while I've been trying to fix their eyes for quite a while now. But what can you do? Yeah, and actually for this painting I usually record in the morning, but I ended up recording both segments at night, midnight, or 10 and 11, those sort of times. I sleep late, so but yeah, so usually I do that. Oh yeah, you probably heard that car. Anyway, that's usually when I record in the morning, so lighting is better and stuff, but I just felt like drawing at night, and then I decided to finish it at night because I actually recorded these on 2 separate days. I started this drawing maybe like 3 days ago, and then I stopped for like 1-2 days, and then I came back and I did it again, and I finished it yesterday / this morning because I might have spent till past midnight, not sure. Actually, I don't think so. I don't think I spent it till past midnight on this drawing. But as you can see, while I've been rambling on, I have made some more progress finally, and I've made it to a place where we actually have something. I put in her hair and stuff, and I'm just like doing the facial features once again. For some reason, I was really finicky with this drawing, but yeah. So apologies for having to watch me draw like the same things over and over again. But one of the struggles I had with the mouth is, since like it's like a half side profile, like it's not fully side profile, but it's also like she's also not facing completely forward at the same time. I didn't know how to like show the mouth very well, but I ended up doing that, which I guess is good enough. So yeah. But as you can see now, I'm just sort of working to make her hoodie like more I want the hoodie to be like more baggy, which you'll see that I will make it less squiggly because you can't really see it that well on the recording. But to make the hoodie look bigger and like more oversized, I made a lot of like squiggles. But yeah. Also here, this is where I ended up having a mistake. I wanted, like for some reason just like know when I'm going in, what like colors I want, and I realized that this shade was like too dark, which, yeah. So I ended up like actually using that for the hoodie instead. So whoopsie daisy on my part, and you'll see that I flipped it and put the head off camera so that you guys, especially if you like get annoyed with things like this, you won't have to see that like sort of monstrosity that is a giant circle of brown on her forehead / nose bridge. But I will go back and fix that later. So yeah, as you can see now with the paint, you can see the squiggles a lot better from the oversized hoodie, but you'll see me go back and make those less obvious in just a bit. So yeah, I did do multiple layers because one, I wanted to use the paint, I didn't want it to go to waste, and two, I did want to get it to have like a more like opaque and like less transparent feel, so a very different feel from like my watercolor paintings in my Dark Academia sketchbook, because for some reason I did both with watercolor. But as you can see now, I am working on the background. I'm just sort of like working and like something that I did with this art piece is I like really did like reuse a lot of the paint. So like if I like put down accidentally too much paint, so I didn't use it all, I like mixed another color in to make a different shade so that I could use it for something else, so that I could actually use the paint that would otherwise have gone to waste, which I mean, I'm pretty proud about that. So yeah, that's something I like do when I'm like painting. Like I accidentally like put in too much of like some sort of paint color or something, so I end up just like trying to like use it by adding other colors to change the color but still use that same paint, which ends up working pretty well for me, I think. But this is actually the section where you can see me covering up those squiggles because they annoyed me, okay? I felt like they were way too dramatic. But luckily we can go and say goodbye to those. And practically what I did, I think I had like some remaining color actually, and I mixed it to get like a green color as well, which you will see me use soon. And what I decided to do with this green color is I drew like some wavy lines in the background, which I guess helps. Like, actually, I think I actually like how it looks for some reason. So yeah. But that is in fact what I did. As you can see, I'm going in and doing it here. The first one was like quite neat, but then I became like less and less neat with it. So that's just me. That you're gonna have to get used to me if you're gonna be around here, which if you are like planning on doing that, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and it really does help me out. So yeah, like, thank you for all of you who even like pop in just once. Like, appreciate you all. But yeah, back to actually what I'm doing in the painting. As you can see, I was like kind of almost running out of like paint. I don't know if it's because I had watered it down too much or not. I'm not sure. But I did have enough paint to like put in the squiggles and stuff. So yeah. But actually, as you can see, like the paint piece. Now, this is actually the second day. The lighting looks very similar, and it's very difficult. Possibly also because I have a filter on this video to make it look aesthetic, because we love aesthetics here, or at least I love aesthetics here. So yeah, you'll see that like I put in, like, I started to paint, but the failed color, I made an accident, and may or may not have like yeah, it didn't really cover up in the beginning, but I did manage to cover it up eventually, which, by the way, in the future I think I'll like work with like a skin tone like that, or a bit darker, but I need to learn how to make curly hair first, and I don't know when I'm gonna be getting to that. If any of you have tips on like doing curly hair, please, because I need tips. I'm horrible at drawing curly hair. It ends up looking like my drawing is just spaghetti hair, the literal spaghetti hair. But yeah, as you can see there, I did actually use the green color that I had, and if you're wondering, the green color was me trying to desaturate her skin tone but using too much blue, and since the peach color is originally a yellow, it ended up looking green. So yeah, I don't have, even though like I have quite a big set of acrylics, I was looking at the name of the color, because they have names, and I saw that it was like a shade of yellow, which made sense because when you lay it out and you like mix it, like on the case you'd think, oh, this is the peach color, but it is actually like it's light, but it's also bright yellow, and it's a bit peach like. So ended up being in that situation. Also, I did make her eyebrows very thick, which is not necessarily something wrong, but I also didn't really put in an arch because of that, because like it's acrylic, it's difficult to like fix up. So I just sort of dealt with it, but you'll see me now move on to her features. What I did here was the red color that I used to add to her skin tone to make it look less yellow. I watered it down and decided to use it to like change the shade of like her nose and her cheeks, so that it will look more like, you know, nice and pinky. I like blush on my characters. So yeah, here I think I was like mixing a color or something, and you'll see like the painting like sort of move. That's because I had my fan on. I'm sorry. It is hot where I live. Heat waves are absolutely horrible. Like, we're not experiencing a heat wave at the moment actually, but like I cannot go without a fan at the moment. No thank you. And luckily at the moment I am here with the amazing AC, so a round of applause for the AC. Yeah. Anyway, you can see that I've now moved on to the eyes, which is sort of where everything went off course, because her eyes looked really weird and I didn't know what to do with them. But then I went, you'll see me soon enough, like here, I go in with pencil. And if you notice, wow, that pencil is stinking short. I have an explanation. I had a friend which I used to go to art class with. Obviously I'm not gonna say her name or anything. We're gonna keep her anonymous. We're just gonna call her my friend. Yeah, simple. And my friend and me were like doing stuff in the art class, and she was like, I bet I can break the pencil in half. And so I gave her my pencil, and she broke it in half in front of my eyes, so my friend can break a pencil. So yeah. Beware of my friend who can break a pencil, who I don't think knows about my channel really. Actually, I think she does, but I don't know if she'll be watching this video. Anyway, yeah. So as you can see, I am adding some details, like where like her sleeves would start, and like outlining her eyes, giving her some eyelashes, outlining her nose with the pencil. And this is actually the finished drawing. I hope you like it, and sorry that her eyes are derpy. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Stay safe and don't stay on the internet for too long. God bless you all, and bye bye everyone.